ton of damage and great follow-up if they ever find someone who's caught off guard.
My only concern is I feel like you've got a Vi who is kind of being a role player, kind of a disengaged champion, because you can't dive. You have no real dive buddy outside of an Ornn over the top of you.
There goes the second one. Can you get the third? Okay, there's this snipe away.
Nice.
So this is a direct result as I'm...
The flash commit. I mean, Humanoid here as well. He has his own flash. He matches over the wall and he's level 6, so he's got a rocket right out of the pocket. There's first blood. Humanoid nails him down.
Tries to contest the grubs after securing the dragon because of the mismatched spawn timers. But they find the collapse onto him. Humanoid has the push and the priority now. Antonio might be dove.
I mean, there might be a seismic shove out. Antonio's trying to clear the wave. He flashes back on him, but the damage from Corki is nuts. And man, Fnatic have been scaling into this series now with Humanoid starting 2-0.
Solidify yourselves a little bit of a lead there. And I think even at that point, you're going to be in a fairly decent spot to come in for a team fight with all your ultimates available.
They have a lot of damage here. Oscarinin has built AD and Razork's base damage is huge. Can they stun?
Wave. If he dies here, it's going to be a disaster. Without TP, a clean dive. Oscar already 2 plates. Demolish will make a third with grubs. Guys, this Poppy is going to be the father of top this game.
And Juhan needs to try and find an answer elsewhere. You can see him moving down into this bottom side, but trying to dive onto this is going to be so difficult. Level 7, full health. This is going to be tough.
Barrier up as well. Noah is really tanky here.
Really is. He can buy some time. The Magnus Storm under turret, though, is Ignar is tanking up for the time being, but Noah takes a while to die. Ignar has no health bar to play with, and Juhan now either. Jun is at half HP as there's a Vault Breaker in. He flashes, Shattering Strike, counter plays as an auto there, and Patrick's tanking up under turret. He has to flash away. It works in the end, however scattered it ends up being.
Ignar tanking up that tower shot at the start. Oscar can TP if he likes.
I feel like with the TP as well, doesn't that mean Grubs is an easy transition?
Yeah.
Fnatic, what do you think? Like Razork, he's got his mana back, 2-shot barrage, okay, slows it down a little bit.
Pushed in mid, but look at where Juhan is. He immediately reads this, trying to get down to the bottom side. That ward at the bottom will spot out that Juhan's here, though.
Waiting for the Pyroclasm come through. Unbreakable's up first.
Pings are coming down. There's a TP coming down in that tri-bush.
That's fine.
Jackie's is going for it.
Jun hit level 6 just then, though, so he's got the Magnus Storm. He turns it back on a 10. The Pyroclasm unleashes hell. Noah free fires as Juhan is now down without a doubt, and Noah stands in front, ready to take him out. Razork will chase him down, and man, that quick 6 from Jun off the back of the minion wave, I think that just gave GIANTX the biggest slap in the face I've seen.
And Ignar has their own red buff. We have no clue as to where anyone Fnatic is.
Yep.
Now they're going to use Rift Herald on boss. The Antonio trying to clear the way, but I don't think it's going to matter.
Not.
Yeah.
Really not. Herald gets the charge regardless. The pillar won't stop that and enables Humanoid to come up and hit still with 2 grubs. The family brought thanks to Shelly as well. It goes back into the rift. I mean, Inner goes down. Mid is the trade-off. Noah's in trouble. He's going to get stunned up as well. The duo out of GIANTX trying to keep it alive. They've had a good game so far. And the ward coverage slim, and when Baron's up in a minute as well, this is going to work in Fnatic's favor as Juhan comes in with a flash of cease and desist, but Noah ults out, and everyone says go. TP's down, Ignar timing the ult perfectly as the Magnus Storm.
The ult,
oh my god! And it's a Disco Inferno! Razork burn, baby burn! And GIANTX have to turn and leave.
Jun with a sick ultimate, bringing them all in, and the 4-man brand passives as well. Huge AoE damage.
Top wave, like look for the tier 2 and try and draw GIANTX completely out. So Fnatic looking to get the poke, but they're not getting the land.
Isn't it just going to be the fight for the game, though? I mean, the tension's high. Winner goes through and has a date with Destiny, with SK, it feels like, and his call the Forge God flies through. It's GIANTX who pull the trigger onto Oscar. He's isolated, but a re-engage from Jun brings him back on in, and with the brand ult out, again, they're burning, but wait a minute. GIANTX have bought time. They've got Patrik free firing, and flies are falling down as Humanoid starts carrying again. Noah flies through, and the carries of Fnatic are too far ahead. GIANTX saw a chance, but the wallets were filled with cash for Fnatic.
And what looked like a great fight for GIANTX turns around. Fnatic pull off the win. Oscarinin tries to walk in melee range of the Ornn ultimate to
counter the game if it gets there. But the lanes have been rough in the top side of the map this game, as Razork might be the big weight. It's never over till the Nexus falls. Antonio, no! In a game 3, he needed that to hit as Ignar now gets away. Jun, the Magnus Storm forces the flash over the wall, but Oscarinin is going to close the gap. A double kill picked up. Noah's setting himself up. and Fnatic will take that every day of the week.
Game 1 and Game 2, right?
Yeah.
So I think there's
Oh,
still
look at the
answers,
TP.
and now the TP behind.
I mean, this is the last resort, isn't it? Call the Forge God is available, but the turret is gone. With Braum, Fnatic push on in as here we go. A lock up, a lockdown. Razork goes golden, the searing charge. That's great. It's a good engage. The damage has been done, but for Fnatic, they still stand strong, and Razork is going to burn them alive again. Noah flies through this 4-item Kaisa just about, and now the final deed to be done. GIANTX had faith, they had belief, they had the game in the palm of their hands, and Fnatic rose to the occasion. It's only round 1 of playoffs, but Fnatic were tested, but they brought the fire. We asked, did G2
wait a
win them?
minute.
Let's find out, because the game's not over, but hey, at least the Nexus is bare. There's a shutdown over to Patrik, and maybe, just maybe, the game goes a little bit longer, but it still feels so hopelessly doomed as Fnatic hold such a big margin.
The shuffle into the fountain onto Oscar.
KC, so I mean, still a lot of exciting games to look forward to, especially if the teams that are in that bottom half of the table are still trying to fight. But now, fight for Baron is not going to happen. It's gone already.
There's good damage from Baron, though. They're going to try and find the miracle fight as Antonio gets the knockup. But, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget that bottom wave as it channels in. They're going to be quick about it. Jun gets the Magnus Storm, finds Patrik off the back end as Noah cleans house, goes golden, and finds a perfect pick. Oscar gets him up against the wall. Fnatic, it's getting messy. Jackies runs in, gets a massive shutdown, goes golden. Fnatic need to clean it up. They do eventually, as Antonio will be up next. It had me worried, gents, I'm not going to lie. But the gold's too big, and as they teleport in, we finally get our resolution in this round 1.
GIANTX tried to pull the trigger onto the support to create a numbers advantage, but Oscarinin is just too huge.
Yeah, he has had a great game, a great series overall, and Fnatic fight back. I was going to ask you, did G2 break Fnatic? Well, at least now the curse seems to be broken in round 1, as they have a date with SK on the next one.
Fnatic able to bring it back after going down 1-0 in the series, but still huge performances coming through from Razork. Humanoid looking significantly stronger in the mid lane in this game 3 as well. It's definitely an upward trajectory you'd hope for this Fnatic squad.
I feel like the best thing about this game was that we saw, or series rather, we saw a lot of different people.